Hello, today we're going to look at proportion, and we're going to look at an example of what we call direct proportion and indirect or inverse proportion. So I'll do the examples and then I'll tell you what direct proportion and indirect proportion are, or hopefully you will figure it out by then. So first example, if 7 books cost £35.84, how much will 5 cost? Well, I think it's best to work out what 1 would cost. So let's do 7 into £35.84, and I'm assuming we don't have a calculator. So 7 into 35, 5. Put in that decimal point, don't forget about that. 7 into 8, 1. Remainder 1, 7 into 14, 2. So 1 book is going to cost us £5.12. So if we want to find out how much 5 cost, then we're going to do the £5.12 multiplied by 5. 5 multiplied by 2, 10, carry the 1. 5 multiplied by 1, 5. Add the 1, 6. And 5 multiplied by 5, 25. And don't forget the decimal point. So final answer, 5 books cost £25.60. Right, second example. Slightly trickier this one. It takes 24 days for 8 work people to build a house. How long will it take for 6 people to build the same type of house? Now, just have a little think about this. If we have less work people, it's going to take longer. So I think the best way of approaching this is to see how long it would take for 1 person to build a house, assuming they're working at the same rate. And if 1 person was going to build the house, then we'd have to multiply together the 24 and the 8. And that gives us, what does that give us? That's 192. So 1 person, it would take 192 days. That's assuming they're all working at the same rate. So that's the total job for 1 person. Now how about if it was for 6 people? Again, assuming they're working at the same rate, then we divide that 192 by the 6. So 6 into 19, 3, remainder 1, carry the 1, 6 into 12, 2. So for 6 people, it's going to take 32 days. So hopefully you've noticed a difference in those 2 calculations. So we'll go back to the books example. If the cost of the books goes up, then so does the number of books. Or the other way around. If the number of books goes up, then the cost goes up. If the number of books goes down, then the cost goes down. In this example, if we have more work people, then the length of the job goes down. Or if we have less work people, like we did in our example, so 6 in comparison to 8, so if we have less work people, then the length of the job, number of days, is going to go up. So this is called direct proportion. As one quantity goes up, so does the other. As one quantity goes down, and so does the other. And this here, this sort of example, is called indirect proportion, because as one quantity goes up, the other one goes up. It can also be called inverse proportion as well. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.